Hi, let us discuss about Vaisheshika philosophy. So says Kanad, also known as Kashyap, founded the Vaisheshika philosophy. Vaisheshika was one of the earliest philosophies to attempt the systematic study of nature of reality. Vaisheshika initially stood alone but later became associated with Nyaya school. Main text of Vaisheshika philosophy is Vaisheshika Sutra. It is actually foundational text attributed to says Kanad. This text contains aphorism outlining the main principle, especially concerning category of reality, padartha, and the nature of existence. Vaisheshika organizes reality into 7 categories called padartha, each explaining an aspect of existence. These are essential to understand Vaisheshika's metaphysical structure. So first comes dravya. Dravya is actually substance. So dravya refer to 9 fundamental substances that constitute reality. 5 physical elements are earth, water, fire, air, and ether, which make up the material world. And then it comes to space, which is also known as akasha. Then time, which is written as kal. Then self, atman, and the mind, which is named as manas, or individual soul, which is distinct from body and mind. Then next category is guna. Guna is actually the quality. Qualities are attributes that exist within the substance but do not have the independent existence. For example, color, taste, smell, sound. Although Vaisheshika lists 24 types of quality to describe the physical and metaphysical attribute of substances. Then it comes to karma, which is action. This category refers to movement or activity, which is also seen as property of substance. Action include motion, contraction, expansion, and combination. So Vaisheshika is unique in treating karma as one of the fundamental categories, seeing it as intrinsic to physical reality. Then it comes to samanya, general. This is the universal property that allows for classification, enabling us to group entities based on shared characteristics. For instance, generality of trees apply to all trees despite individual differences. Then it comes to Vishesha, a particularity. Vishesha account for individual distinction that makes each entity unique. It applies especially to atom and soul, each of which is distinct and independent of other. Samavya, inherence. This concept explains how different entities can be inseparably linked. For example, color inhere in an object or the quality adhere to their substances. This intrinsic relationship ensures the quality and substance cannot exist separately. Then abhava, non-existence. Abhava is the concept of non-existence a unique addition in the Vaisheshika that categorizes type of absence, such as absence of a pot on a table. Abhava enable Vaisheshika to address the reality of non-existence within logical and philosophical discourse. Then another category is atomic theory, paramāṇuvad. The Vaisheshika is renowned for its theory of atoms, which posit that the physical world is composed of individual particles. These atoms are eternal and indestructible, combining in a various way to create complex objects. There are 4 types of atoms which are considered in this philosophy: ether, water, fire, air, each with unique property. When these atoms interact, they form dhyas, the pair of atom, and the larger aggregate ultimately giving rise to perceptible matter. This atomic theory is significant in Indian philosophy as it is one of the earliest recorded idea suggesting a material world built from basic invisible units. And then 5th category, we talk about epistemology. It also for validation of the knowledge talk about pramāṇa. The Vaisheshika emphasizes 2 primary sources of valid knowledge: perception, which is pratyaks, and inference, which is anuman. When we talk about perception, the knowledge obtained through direct sensory experience, Vaisheshika highlight perception as a fundamental for understanding reality, especially through the 5 senses. When we talk about anumana, which is inherence, inference, knowledge divided through logical reasoning based on observation. So inference is essential for understanding concept beyond immediate perception, such as the nature of atom or existence of the soul. Vaisheshika does not include the other sources like Shabda and Upamana, which are actually considered in Nyaya philosophy. So, this system says that perception and inference are sufficient to validate the knowledge. Concept of liberation, moksha. According to Vaisheshika, liberation is the state of permanent freedom from suffering, achieved through the eradication of desire and ignorance. So, liberation results from understanding the true nature of reality and distinguishing the self, that is Atman, from material element. Once one realizes that the self independence from the body, mind and external world, desire cease and liberation is attained. So Vaisheshika views liberation as an ultimate state of peace and detachment, where the soul is free from the cycle of birth and death. So if we talk about important contribution to Indian philosophy, the Vaisheshika meticulous classification of reality into category Padarth has contributed significantly to the metaphysics, logic and understanding of causality. The Vaisheshika focus on atomic theory offered early model of matter that influenced other philosophical schools. By emphasizing the process of categorization and logical analysis, Vaisheshika has laid the groundwork for later development in Indian philosophical scientific thought. So overall, if we talk about this philosophy, so it provides a systematic and logical framework for understanding reality, combining metaphysics, epistemology and unique atomic theory By exploring the Padartha, the nature of atom and the path to liberation, Vaisheshika encourages a structured and rational approach to the study of existence, making it a vital part of Indian philosophical heritage. Thank you.